Alright folks, so we're here with Paul Dougherty, who is the founder of Food Stock Belfast, and this is a great organisation which gives back to those in need in the Belfast community. So Paul, go ahead, do you want to talk a little bit more about it?
Thanks lads for having me on and sort of creating a bit of awareness about what we're doing. Yeah, Food Stock is a community-led organisation. It's based in Andytown in West Belfast, but it's supporting people right across the city. People who are really struggling to heat their homes, put food on the table, and in a real difficult position at the minute. So we're an organisation that's able to run thanks to 30 plus very selfless and very dedicated volunteers who drop everything to go out and help others in the community. At the minute, sadly, I've just walked away from Food Stock there, and all day we've been dealing with, sadly, kids going into school hungry, kids going to bed hungry, parents doing without, elderly people walking around supermarkets just to keep warm and stay out of their cold homes. And the other thing is as well, we're hearing more and more as we lead up to Christmas, families contemplating not having a Christmas this year, so we're not prepared to let that happen as a community, and we're pulling people together as one community just to get people through this winter, to get people through this Christmas, and just try to show some solidarity with people out there right now. And we're asking people to join with us, to come together, and let's try to get people through this winter and this Christmas.
Where is it they can donate first?
People can come to us in Andytown. They can donate food, they can donate new toys or vouchers or selection boxes, or they can go online. We have a GoFundMe page there which people can go on and donate and help us support those many individuals and families out there in the community that just need a helping hand right now. So people can get involved.
And can people get volunteer to help as well?
Yeah, come along and I say we're very much community led, so everyone there is coming and giving up their time for others and getting stuck in, and like we need community now more than ever. We need to really pull together to get people through us at the minute. So yeah, anybody wanting to get involved, anybody wanting to donate, or importantly donate their time, they can come to us and get involved in what we're doing. We're doing, just because of the way things are at the minute, you're hearing absolute horror stories, but we're doing breakfast clubs out there. We're doing sort of places where people can come in out of the cold and get a cup of tea and have a bit of crack and be around other people as well, and different wee sort of initiatives just for the community, just to sort of help people through us,
It's brilliant work done. Thanks for coming on, sharing a bit of information for us. And if anyone wants to help, you heard it from Paul, where to go, how to help. If you want to volunteer, if you want to give food, if you want to do anything, I'm sure he'd appreciate any help there is.
Thanks, lads. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, we are the Whiskey and Wade Show, so it's only right that we've teamed up with the freshest brand new whiskey brand coming out of Ireland. That is Dragon Claw Whiskey, Irish whiskey that is distilled and made right here in the province of Ulster, brought to you by none other than legendary tattooist Chris Crooks. Now, this particular line of whiskey has been finished off in Jamaican casks, so it gives you a little Jamaican touch, So after 4 or 5 glasses, if you find yourself on the dance floor skanking and winding up your waist, fear not, it's all part of the process. So this whiskey will be available all across the land very shortly, but right now we've got the exclusive, so look out for Dragon Claw, #1 in the country. If you're not a whiskey drinker, try it. You will not regret it. If you are a whiskey drinker, you need it in your life. It's the best one yet. And after a night of fun and frolics on the Dragon Claw, make sure you get yourself up to the #1 recovery services, the Recovery Hub in Work West. They have massages, saunas, so you can sweat the drink out. And if you want to get extra freshness, they have the ice baths. And to use all these services, you can get 30% off if you use the promo code Whiskey30. Alright folks, so welcome to episode 14 of the Whiskey and Wade Show with me, Tommy Mac.
And me, Tyrone.
And today it is a special week in our life, Tyrone. Fight week. I've seen it all over the fucking timeline. Fight week.
You'd think so. You would think so. But I just got news today that Fight's off. Fight is cancelled.
No. What happened?
Just Who do you call him? Liam.
What's
Taylor.
his name? What's his face?
Liam Taylor had to pull out. I think he's sick. He can't get out of bed. Must have one of that flu or a man flu or some sort of COVID or something. But he's not making the fight. That's all I know. No fight, no flight, no nothing.
No fight, no wages. This is a month.
I'll be skint for Christmas.
So, do you know what? For the first episode that's being supported by the Whiskey Browns, you know what? We may drown our sorrows.
Yeah, well, have we whiskey to not celebrate the drown.
It's just the drown of sorrows, you know. And also, Dragon Claw whiskey, the first whiskey brand, I think the first alcohol brand to come out with its own mixer. Dragon Claw Spiced Ginger Cola. So,
What a Hallion? What are you doing? You're a Hallion.
listen, don't worry about it.
Scumbag. I lost both my teeth. Same place from opening them. That one's got a crown on it now, but that one's.
But that's because you drink more than me.
You only do it once in a while. Let's see what this is all
Here we
about.
go.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Ooh!
Gets the body warm on a freezing cold day.
What fit? Liam who?
Let's get him in the car park.
Woo, baby. Like we
But
say,
yeah,
this
I'm
one is the one with the, in the Jamaican rum barrel. So,
You're going to start spitting
you know
Jamaican.
what? That's me. I just flip a switch and I just turn into more Granda. How are you, son? Oh, Tyrone the boxer.
Nah, but
Kid Scorpion.
let's get on the serious head. My
Okay,
fate's
sorry,
called off.
sorry.
It's a bad day.
Miss sorry.
And do you know what? I'm just gutted because I've put 10 weeks of my life on hold, training bodies off, been away from home, dieting, off drink, no Dragon Claw whiskey for me for 10 weeks there. So I just got it. Fucking put a lot of effort into it, and just the last week for this to happen. I don't blame Liam Taylor. I mean, if he's genuinely got a flu, you can't fight. You know how much it takes just doing 10 rounds anyway when you're healthy. So
100%. You
hopefully
can't.
you get better, Liam.
Yeah,
Bob.
get well soon, Liam. But you literally
Liam Bob.
you can't get in the ring in this game unless you're 100% because your life is on the line.
Yeah, so
But at least 10 weeks, Tony lived the life, and
I know, do you know
saved
what?
yourself a few teeth breakers.
you think so but I got fucking.
Were you drinking the whole time?
No, but I was sparring with a gum shield and my fucking tooth came out. But that's the one bonus I say. Like, people go, fuck, you didn't even get a fight after 10 weeks, but it's happened to me before. But at least you were in the zone for 10 weeks. You're living a healthy life. You were eating right. You were learning for 10 weeks as well. So it's not total waste. You can get it in your head and start feeling down and dumps and pitying yourself and self-pity and all that shit. But I'm going to try and take a positive out of it. Trained hard. I feel good. Mentally good shape.
Man. You could book a photo shoot.
We'll do that. And then my manager Jamie said he's going to work tirelessly to get me a new fight date. So the camp isn't a complete waste. The only thing is it's going to ruin Christmas a bit for me. I'm going to take this week off, dieting and training and enjoy myself, and then back in camp. It seems. No turkey for me.
No turkey.
Thank fuck.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Flip sick.
You
It's
know.
the absolute name. Well, that's the the thing that people don't realize. Like the boxing, there's no contingency plans for when people get sick, I guess, or fights fall through, because people just think, you're still gonna get paid anyway. Like, you get no money.
It's like,
all the money you've sacrificed and went into the camp and the sponsors that you've got,
it's gone.
it's gone.
And camp costs money. It costs.
People don't realize, like, they think,
it's a lot of money. Like, and then if footballers get sick, that's a melting.
get their wages.
All other sports, they get sick, they get injured, they still get paid. We don't.
No, exactly.
Very annoying.
Very annoying.
But is there is it sort of like, do you get a bad rep if you pull out of a fight like that?
Not really.
No,
Not
like,
saying
you're
something
genuinely
bad
sick.
against
Yeah, like
them,
Liam Taylor, I wouldn't say was scared to fight me because he has.
He's not known for it.
He's fought tough fighters.
Yeah, and it's not to say that, like, it's just to say, like, you know, if that happens once or twice,
They have
multiple times.
the promoters go fuck out
that.
there.
Yeah, if you've done it a couple of times, people start to see the trait and see the trend and go, right, that guy is a shitbag. But Liam Taylor doesn't do that, so get well seen, Liam Bo.
Liam, get yourself a dragon claw, liquor honey, liquor lime.
Do you know what? Get the recovery hub more and
then get up whiskey 30.
See, if he had have went to recovery hub, he would have been sweet.
It'd have been sweet. Fuck's sake.
Let me. But yeah, it's just a nightmare all around. I know we're laughing and joking, but I know the pain's right there.
Bank balance ain't laughing.
You know, Christmas around the corner, everything.
I've got a new house. I was getting extensions done. I've got a kitchen coming in.
You know, had to tell the kids. Santa's sick.
Santa's got
the sleigh's broke.
COVID's nothing anymore.
It's all.
Liam Taylor killed Santa.
But what's happened comedy this week? You
done me gig last night. Open air gig. First
open air gig.
I don't know why they decided to do a rooftop gig in December. You know, minus degrees.
Was it freezing?
Freezing.
Where was it?
Lisbon in Thornberry's. I think it's a cafe, but it was £25 a ticket.
But are you Beyonce?
you know.
Fuck me. You're up for fucking Taylor Swift tickets now.
Listen, you know, I'm on the fast track. But the £25 you got their dinner and a show.
That's not bad actually.
Yeah, and
got a dinner, does he?
So that was, as I just said, I'm on the fast track. That was my first 20-minute set.
What was it, 20 minutes?
You know what I mean? I'm coming up now.
How'd it go down?
I'm under the tutelage of Paddy McDonald.
Yeah.
And, you know, once again, Sean Hardy put me on the show. So it went brilliant. And you know, it was going great the whole way through and all laughing and laughing and laughing. And then I think this was my first predominantly unionist room, Protestant room. Now these things shouldn't matter in this day and age. Doesn't matter to me, like but especially friggin' as an ethnic minority, we don't like this. We've got bigger fish to worry about. Who's the Catholic or Protestant? But I totally joke about, you know, Catholics calling Protestants black. No, you go, that's a black hole, or as black as your boot. No, but I don't think that Protestants know that Catholics are talking like it's about them behind their back. So when I said that, there was not a laugh. They were just like, I called them a black bastard, and like,
silence.
What the fuck's going on, this?
Was it a flop?
Like, that wee part was just like complete, like.
Were you sweating?
Moving on swiftly.
Were you sweating or?
No, I was like, it was just like, because
I'd have been panicking.
That part of my set has usually always gets no big laughs. Because, you know, like, how ironic it is that this black man's talking about white people getting called black. And then, but that it just was crickets. And then I done another wee thing, and it was tumbleweed. And I was like, right, so yeah, anyway. And then just got into the other bit, and then I started laughing again.
Fuck me. But were it a tough crowd, or?
Nah, they laughed, literally, they were laughing the whole way through until reveal the secrets, reveal Republican secrets that they're calling unionists blacks. Sorry, fuck's sake, I'm a turd.
Supergrass McCarthy.
There's going to be graffiti.
I'm sorry, I want everybody knew.
But look, Christmas market, I'm excited about. Came back, big thing. Was it here last year?
It's here every year. It was here last year.
It
wasn't
here last couple of years.
It wasn't here over COVID, but it came back last year.
Did it?
Was it?
I don't think I went to last year. I mean, it doesn't have all loads of like. Oh, you had to
have a COVID pass.
Yeah, so this is the first COVID free.
I just laughing fucking. There was those losers who were standing at the gate checking the passes. What? You are dumb. You are really, really dumb.
Tommy's such an anti-vaxxer.
Tyrone, you're such a pro
I don't
vaxxer.
give a fuck about either vax or don't vax, but we're not even getting into it.
I know,
It's
fuck
over
it.
with.
But you know, it's mad that they were knocking you back if you didn't have a card.
That was.
I fucking
You're
got
a
a
faker.
card.
You're
I had to
loving
be
it.
faker.
You loved
I
it.
just wrote my name on it. I got the Moderna.
But yeah, that's back. So I'm gonna have to take a wee spell down and see what it's like. Do you know what? It's just overpriced shit. And see, like, do you know what's
the stalls are
the
overpriced.
worst fucking thing in the world?
What's up with the vibes?
The fucking burger van that does kangaroo burgers, boar burgers, all in burgers, alligator burgers. Tastes like shit. And they're $5 a pop.
Oh, I don't even
probably dear
believe.
now.
I don't even believe that they're actually. Oh, that's a kangaroo burger. Like I think it's just a normal fucking beef burger, and you're. Going, yeah, it tastes different, doesn't
I
it?
think they're all.
More cheese.
It's more.
There's a bounce off it.
There's a bounce of it.
And there are people in these stalls are probably just going, "Oh, these fucking."
Do you know what? There's a reason why we don't eat these animals because it tastes fucking stinking. They're all chewy. We eat a cow because it's fucking great.
Yeah, well, listen, I don't believe that they are anything different. So
They're just overcooked.
they're just overcooked or undercooked and
The one
and
thing
overpriced.
the one thing I loved about Christmas market, and I've stopped now, is the West Indies stall used to be there.
Remember
was
it?
fucking great. And it was only there for 1 year, wasn't it? Maybe 2 years. And then it stopped.
I came for the Christmas market and then came in. Is it the summer when the Continental market's here or is it the spring? But there's a market, the Continental
Is there a
market.
spring one?
There's one like during the year when the sun's out, and but it was great. It was
It
absolutely
was
great.
great. And then they do Louis Christmas dinner wraps and shit.
Oh, aye.
They're great as well.
To be honest, I just think
It's all great down there.
the big German tent. I just love. It's not even about the beer. I think I just love the vibes.
Nah,
Everybody's on. It's good
Lavery's
vibrations.
tent.
I'm an average.
I like the
handler.
Lavery's tent as well.
It's bad because you can get an actual like, the
Cheaper,
paint that you
warmer.
want
Yeah.
in a big fucking stain still. And see at German tent, they do all these mango beers and strawberries. Just give me a fucking,
I like to go through the list.
give me a fucking,
Just
a
give
stain
me
of
a
fucking
double
Guinness, a stain of
Katie
Guinness,
Blue.
please.
We stand a wicket.
All right, Tommy.
I've played the Lavery's tent there, like, it was good crack.
You played it?
Like,
That's that weekend
the
there?
music. No, the first week it opened there.
All right.
But I was trying to
No
play
invite?
more.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Thanks,
but
Sean.
did we get an invite, Tommy?
No, didn't hear anything about it till afterwards.
Fuck's sake.
But
Um,
are you going playing it again? Or
I was meant. I had 2 more bookings for it, but then
You were too shit.
I
Cancelled them.
search party scrap elements?
the fucking the council took the music license away.
Fuck. Oh, so they can't play
So
music?
There's no like
Or
live
is it
music in
live
it. No
Or
live
just
music.
somebody
That's-
sticks the AirPod on?
That's it.
AirPod.
Are
Somebody sticks your
they
phone on.
even real now? Like,
I don't
do
know.
they exist?
I was clearing out the wardrobes yesterday. That's why AirPods in my mind. We fucking
iPod Nano. Fuck me, they're old school.
know.
They were lethal when they came out.
They
you
were.
can get 500 songs doing this. You can get 1,000 on. Now everything's just fucking skyrocketing. You can do anything. Phones are more or less everything.
Phones just took everything away. Like, not like I used to love coming home from school and getting on the PC, getting on the computer, turning it on. Like, you don't even need a computer. You don't. And then when laptops come out, I used to love going away on the boxing trips. Everyone brought their laptops and used to be sitting there on the laptop. You don't even need a laptop. You can watch everything on your
I
phone.
know. There's a phone has made a lot. Like even the cameras. Remember we used to go on holidays, lads' holidays.
I know.
Who's bringing the camera? Who's bringing the camera? out there?
Designated photographer.
And then now,
That's another thing I found that when I was clearing out the digital cameras, all sorts of photos,
like
and it's like
people used to take him to house parties and everything. Someone had a wee camera to
I know.
fucking take
I
pictures.
know.
Box when you're going to a box. Fucking get your camera, get a picture of us. That's fucking just.
But it's like photos aren't as like special or something.
no,
anymore.
photos aren't
You know what I
anything
mean?
now. Yeah.
But
We used to have nights in the house, no, like where you just went through like,
Uh,
and looked at all
Yeah,
the
the
photos.
photo albums.
fucking.
That's like, it's,
But like, see the camera on a phone compared to I have one of these wee fancy cameras at the house. It's so much better. Like you should still be using cameras.
yeah, I know.
Fucking photos you're
yeah.
making them fucking things are 10 days better.
Now people have become more because of obviously social media, it's all about like me now. So nobody even wants to take photos of anybody else. Everything's selfies and come here, get in a picture with me. It's like, whereas back in them days, there was somebody taking photos of everyone. Right, jump in, let's get a photo.
There was always one guy in the group that always done the camera, so he's not in any pictures. He's just taking photos. I feel bad now, guy. It was me.
I took that one. That's my one.
Fuck's sake. I want to bring someone. I didn't say this the other night when we were out our dog walk, and annoyed the fuck out of me. Tommy laughed when I pulled out a poop bag. And said he has a dog. He said, "Look at you bring poop bags to the fucking dog walk." And I cannot believe in this day and age this cunt doesn't bring a fucking poop bag to dog walks.
No. Tyrone.
You're a scumbag.
Listen to me, right?
You're one of them scumbags.
I'm not a scumbag, but I'll be damned if you're gonna be driving down the street and you see Tommy McCarthy picking up shit in Andytown and then walking around swinging your wee poop bag. It's not for me. And I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it.
Listen, I'm a man that does it. And even the like diarrhea ones, I try and scrape into the bag. Like, Tommy, the streets be littered with shit. And it's because of
they
you.
Are littered
people
with
like
shit.
you.
But listen, the dogs don't shit that much. But where is
What?
the council workers? Where are the
They're
people
not-
who are? It's their job to
They
keep
clean your shit, your
I
dog
don't-
shit up.
Listen, I don't own the roads. I don't own the street. I don't own anything. If a dog shits in my house, then I'll clean it up because it's mine. But that road's for. If you're working in the council, it's up to you. To
Even
lift the dog
Paddy
shit.
Pilmut,
No, honestly, Paddy.
the body.
Yeah, Paddy the body. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was
no, I would lift. Well, I wouldn't lift it, but I would do the same. I'd say, "Listen, do you want to get a bucket of water?" My dog shit.
And clean it?
But I wouldn't even. Do you know what I would do actually? If my
He's
dog,
rapping neighbour's door here. My dog shit outside. You may clean that up.
what I would do, and what I do if my dog starts
Dude,
shitting,
you said
I just
doo-doo.
drag it. I just like, but. And also, I hate my dog too. So I've
Wow.
only recently,
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
I'll not be lowered to hating this animal than now
That's
picking
harsh.
up
How
its
can you
shit.
hate a wee dog? Although I don't like
Because I
your
never
dog.
wanted it. I didn't want it. I was opposed to getting it. And my daughter insisted on it. My wife insisted on it. And I thought to myself, you know what? There's no point in arguing. Happy wife, happy life. Happy daughter, happy life. The dog has came and now I should have left it. I should have, because everyone's sick of it. Nobody wants to do anything with it. And, you know, the novelty's kind of wore off. But I'm glad you got a dog. I'm glad Gin got a dog so I can join the dog walkers. But I'm not bringing poop
So
bags.
you're never going to clean up the shit?
No, never.
That's a wild stance. And
But it's
listen,
not worse if somebody drives down the street in Anytown and sees Tommy McCarthy's dog shitting and he walks away and like, fuck's sake, what's he like?
I tell you
What
what,
I do, I just keep it walking.
watch what shit's
So
walking.
shit's right.
Fuck me, Tommy.
Swing back like that. Walk. No, come on.
Tommy, you're wild. Listen,
I've
I
seen
gotta
my
have
dog who I loved with all my heart.
the
Rocco.
one you sold.
I didn't sell.
You sold him?
I didn't sell it.
You did?
I didn't sell. Listen, I let somebody mind it until my kids were getting grown. So don't be speaking out of turn. And I never lifted Rocco's shit, but you all hated. Everyone hated Rocco.
Your dogs are always the most hyper dogs in the world.
I don't know what's a crack with Luna one. You can't even pet it. It fucking like. Oh, I just hate that dog so much.
Well, I'm going to put the council on thee. They're going to be following you. And we're talking about supergrassing.
Lock me up.
Tow away the
Sting
key.
operation.
I love that.
Tommy, we Luna shits. Fucking pillars everywhere. Get down!
Put your hands in the air, sir.
Sprinkle a bit of crack on him. Open it.
Open it shut, King Johnson. Has anybody ever seen a dog warden?
I've never seen one. I haven't.
Have you ever heard of anyone getting is it £50 or £80 imposed fine?
I don't know,
I've never seen
you
it,
got
but
one on the bus.
It'd be funny if I'd be the first.
Didn't you?
eye on the glider.
So are they not? No, they can't. Do they do all fans, or are they
No,
just
the glider men or the glider men?
okay? I
what-
thought it was the councilman just going about
Glider
through the ring.
Glider cops got me. And you know, I was trying to pull a fast.
You know, he gave a real name, didn't he?
I was caught. I was like, fuck it. There's no point trying to take me to jail, sir.
Did you pay it?
Now, what happened was it. So my car needed something done, and Chunk is my mechanic down here in Conway Mill. So I dropped my car and went down to get the glider. But
Didn't realize you had to pay.
no, I did realize, but I was like, fuck's sake, a glider man's never even on it. I'll get a free one. Jump down. Glider man, come on. I'm snitching on myself here. And they jumped on. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm not going to do it. Hopefully they don't come near me. And tickets. And then I went, mate, I didn't buy mine. So can I just pay for it now? And he's like, no, you can't do that. I was like, fuck, this is my first time on a glider. I thought you could pay for a ticket once you're on it. Like, no, if you're on a train or something. Nah, I'm going to have to give you a fine, mate.
Fuck's sake.
It's £60. What? I'm not paying £60 for a fucking £2 journey. He says, we're going to issue it now. What's your name? So it says Thomas McCarthy.
Why did you say it
Have
differently?
you got an ID?
I don't.
Because I'm proud of me.
I don't have ID of any sort.
I had ID. I got my driving license and everything. And I, yep, that's me. He's like, write it up. But listen, you can appeal it if you want to dispute. And I went, I don't sweat. So he read up the ticket, and then I appealed it straight away. And there was no further.
So you didn't have to pay it.
Nah.
Another thing you don't.
Tommy, and that was a couple of years
You're
ago.
a petty low life criminal, because you've been going to Dublin for how many years?
Oh no, later.
Dublin for many years. That's 10.
My bill's high. I don't even think we should talk about this on camera because I don't want it.
Tommy's sweating. give me a whiskey. Fill me up with a dragon claw. So we'll leave that.
We'll leave that because I'm actually on. They're still chasing me. I could get louder. They're just calling up every time. I'm up into the grounds.
Fuck's sake, Tommy. You're a petty low life criminal. I like it. You don't do anything too bad, but you let your dog shit in the sidewalk and you don't pay your buses.
The sidewalk.
I know, and you're gonna put me on that.
Hey, Mr. Americano.
I knew you were
I
gonna
found Tyrone's wee ticket for his leaving party. We're going to America. May 31st, 2012. And it says he was back by June 2nd.
Yeah, no, but I'll tell you why. There's a reason for that.
What? Why he came home so early?
Yeah, because before I'd booked to go over, I'd paid for my flights, I paid for all the housing and stuff, and then a week before it went, I was prepared to move over permanently, so I had the fucking the hall for my leaving party already booked up, and about a month or two before I was leaving, I got my girlfriend pregnant at the time, and at the time still, she's my wife, sorry, but I got her pregnant, and I was like, fuck me, I can hardly just ditch her. So as the good man I am, I went to America for 3 months. I had my first professional fight, and then I said, you know what, now let's go home, get a real man's job, and grind and raise them kids.
Yeah, we know what Trina was at.
she
keep a brother's baby.
put me on chains. She locked me up.
But it didn't stop you going anyway. You came back for the birth and then split again.
I came back and then I got a job for. I was out of boxing for 2 years.
You've done some mad jobs.
I have. I had I'm not going to say the chain of hotel, but it's a 5-star hotel in Belfast. But I'm just useless at jobs. I've had about 15 jobs, maybe more than 15. I don't think I've lasted more than a month on anyone.
Tony, you're a hotel veteran, are you? How many hotels did you work in? Was it just that one?
No, it was 2.
Because I remember, speaking of friggin' PCs, in the MSN days, me and you one night talking on MSN, we were going, we should leave school and work in hotels. So I thought it sounded good, but I didn't think you were serious about it.
You fucked me over. You were like, yeah, let's do it. Let's apply for this hotel. We'll both get the job and be a laugh. It'll be like
And we'll leave school.
we'll leave school. I apply, get the job, leave school, and you fuck me over and
Like,
didn't go to your audition or your
Are you for real?
you're
Tom?
interview.
I never even apply.
You're right. And then
I'm just talking.
that job, but
just giving
I
the
love
big
that
talk.
job. See, that hotel job, I used to go, and it was supposed to be like a 9 to 5 job. It was, you get what many hours is that? Fucking 9 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours to clean all 15 rooms. And I used to go into the room, lock the door, and go to sleep in people's beds when I'm hungover and shit. And then when it was getting crunch time and I had about 8 rooms left or 7 rooms left, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? I've only like 2 hours left. I can't do this. So I used to go around and put the wee do not disturb fucking things on the handles, so I don't have to clean the rooms.
Remember
And
we were going
only
to the
last
banks
night-
and
only-
you lose up all their holidays or something and you got patsied. Or we boxing cuts the phone. And say, listen, hey, Tyrone McKenna needs a week off. He's going to box in Lithuania.
Yeah, and they were like, listen, there's some single mothers that work for us. He just can't leave and go to boxing. They're asking for time off for real reasons because their kids are sick. He can't just go off and box. And but then eventually he did get sacked from that job pretty quick. Lickety split. But
What is the protocol? Break it down for people because you are a person who gets very upset with
authority.
No, but like when I've stayed in hotels with you, and I'm not a disrespectful person, but like if I don't fucking tidy up the room before we leave, you're going, some fucking cunt.
And that's just,
So what is the trials and tribulations of a hotel
listen,
cleaner?
it's just fucking. I used to go into some of the rooms and there'd be beer bottles everywhere, fucking lying on the ground. Or see honeymoons, they're the worst. Because then bastards.
Spunk everywhere.
Spunk condoms everywhere. What's all these balloons? No,
Gender reveal parties in the room.
but I found like shitty knickers and everything. But like you go into honeymoon rooms and there's fucking rose petals everywhere, and you have to fucking clean up on rose petals. So some serious disrespectful rooms. So when I'm in a hotel room, I like to leave it clean. Even if you took the bed sheets off the bed for them, because that saves 5 minutes
Tell me this.
of your day.
What are hotel cleaners doing to the sheets where you can't get cozied up, you can't pull it?
You need to be world's strongest man.
Like, what is going on? What is the secret?
Some serious strength.
No, is that
That's
certified?
top secret, certified, fucking Hilton Hotel standard shit.
Hilton?
Yeah. But let's get off the hotel fucking subjects.
It's taking you to a dark place.
It is because you annoy me in hotels. You really do. It kills me the way you leave fucking hotel rooms. So we're getting it off that. You had many jobs you had.
I've had. When I worked in an Arsenal.
You've only
I
had
was
one
15.
job.
No, I worked in an Arsenal. Started as a glass collector, worked my way up the barman. Brilliant job, and then I had.
Tommy, you made it sound like you owned the bar now. I worked my way up from a glass collector to the next fucking level of being a barman. wasn't a fake fucking transition.
Yeah, well, a win's a win, you know. And then
Well, you worked the next for
one day, I went down. It was only Christmas temp, and then we went
just
down.
walked out.
And so we went right. So to come in on a Wednesday, I went down, and there was some kind of mix up, and they were like, "You can go and work in a woman's," and they were all like perving on me.
What do you mean permanently?
Because like
The women?
all the women, you're nice to look at, so you can work down here. They didn't give me any proper tasks. Like just make sure.
Tommy says that you're
I was being objectified,
I was about to say a word.
and it was like make sure all the hangers, the biggest at the back, and I go
Bend
down.
over and get that
So
box,
it's like-
Tammy.
No, a little lower. Is this it? And then I was like, and then people were coming up to me and asking for sizes, and I was going, I don't know.
Can you try on these boxes? my husband's about your size.
Something weird. It's like, where's the changing rooms? He's going, I don't know. Can you just put it on here? And what the flip's going on in this place? So I never went back. Then they kept phoning, and I just kept saying I wasn't in. So I get sacked. That's it. And then I worked in Agstown in a youth project, which was...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
that was
actually a
brilliant
proper job. That was a proper job.
yeah. And you
Helping the community.
taking the bold boys and girls away for respite over the weekend. And like it's kids now who had problems and had social workers, and their parents needed respite from them, and they needed respite from their parents. So bring them up this house down beside Newcastle, and it was from Thursday to Sunday or Monday to Thursday. Those were the shifts, and it was brilliant. The kids were on the best behaviour because they were just getting spoiled and there was no pressure. And then we were bringing them home, like their mummies would go, "Oh God, he was brilliant," or "She was brilliant."
They're a reason.
Look at that wall. He fucking smashed that. Look at that. And like these kids, some of them were beating up their mummies, and I was going, this is friggin' like, I could not imagine this. These are the loveliest kids ever.
But obviously, once they're being spoiled for the week, they're going to be in their best behavior.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, that was a good job.
I enjoyed that and all. And then, see as well, because I went in and I had no like training or anything, or my experience working with young people was in the boxing club, just being, like helping out with the kids. So I would just talk to the kids like normal. I wouldn't try and patronise them or anything. And there was like one time the two kids were arguing, and I was going, "I'd knock head Alex and I'd kill him," and had to separate them. And one was out in the hall behind. It was like a glass window, and he was looking. I was going, I fucking kill you. And they were just disrupting the whole thing for all the other kids. And I just got them. I went, "Do you know what it is?
Fight!
Don't go to a car park and have a fair dig, and I'll watch it."
Really?
You could have heard the clink clink of the friggin' balls hitting. "Can you do it?" I says,
Can you
"Do you want to do it?" "Are you allowed?" And I says, "No."
And that was Tommy's last day.
P45. "Are you allowed to do it?" And I says, "No." "Do you want to do it? Do you want me to bring you to outside and he's gonna have a fair dig?" "Is that allowed?" "Listen, do you have a freedom or you don't? What do you want to do?" And then that was the end of it.
Didn't want to do it again.
It's all just...
That's a good tactic.
Yeah.
Let them rip.
Imagine if they did want to do it.
I don't know what you'd be fucked.
Man, I'm only joking.
Fuck, what age are they all?
It was all under 18.
Okay.
So it went as young
you
as...
could beat them. Most of them
they're all just kids, know what I mean? Just like, confused, trying to get through life, and mad stuff happening in their homes, or like abuse and all that stuff. And it went from 17 to the youngest was an 8-year-old, and the 8-year-old was like mental. You want to see as we thing, this kid is getting through out of every school and every foster home and all, and everyone, listen, this kid, he's gonna be a problem. Everyone was expecting this monster, and then we went and picked him up. He was a baby, fuck's sake, and
fuck's sake.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I just can't believe it. Like this, the authorities were like billing him to be, and he was a baby.
What age?
8.
8?
Yeah, and it's like babies just need,
need love.
They need love.
Well, but see, once they get that rap and people 40
yeah, people just wash their hands on them.
Yeah, and then they get fucking even more.
They go worse,
and then that's when they turn into fucking rats.
Even bolder boys and girls.
Bolder.
They get bolder, so they do.
But anything else come up this week?
This week, so the fights are on. Are you still gonna go down and watch?
I'm still gonna go. Of course, I'm gonna go support everyone that's fighting. A few of my clubmates are fighting. Sean McComb and Paul Ryan, and then obviously McConnell's headline. So I'll be there to watch that. And then there's loads of people I know on the show anyway. So I'll be down. You're the commentary, aren't you? Or maybe
possibly. Do you reckon they're gonna make you pay in?
No. That'd be yours.
Did you see a few months ago when Johnny Walker fighting in the UFC and he won his fight, and after he won, they just threw him out of the arena.
Fuck off.
In Las Vegas, and it's a viral video, and he was standing out in the Las Vegas Strip. I think it's Las Vegas. He's standing out anyway on the road in his fight trunks, his gloves still on, gum shield still in, going like.
That's wild.
and he had to get a taxi back to the hotel.
What did it say, Annie?
Yeah, it just says you
who
haven't
was
got
in
a
the-
ticket.
Who was the main event?
I don't know the UFC guys, but it was a big fight, and
That's fucking madness. See, to be honest, in some boxing shows I have fought, and then I don't have a seat, and I can't even, like, I just sit and they go, find an empty seat and sit in that, and then I just sit in an empty seat, and then when someone comes and says, ask me a seat, I have to get up and fucking go to another fucking seat.
So I've
That
experienced it
hasn't
too.
happened in a while, but it has happened.
When I fought in the Odyssey on Ryan Burnett's undercard, after I fought, I was sitting in, like in the front row, because with fighters you just have the AAA passes, and security came and says, get up, you haven't got a ticket, and I was like, I just fought in it, doesn't matter, get up.
Swear.
And then I was standing, and then like anywhere could, you can't stand up, you need to sit down. I was like, I haven't got a seat, I was fighting, doesn't matter. And then they ended up just putting me up in the friggin'.
See, man, after fights now, I don't even stay around, I just go straight home.
Do you?
I just fucking my
You
my
usually top a bill anyway, so
my eyes
the
out
fights
here.
are
See, by the time
over,
we do interviews and all that shit, Mick's normally my top bill. The shows I'm fighting in, he's like fucking around 8 or 9. I just like, fuck it, and then I go out and try and watch him anyway, and just good crowds of people
handed,
fucking wanting fucking autographs and shit. So I'm a
McKenna.
big time celebrity, you know. But yeah, so I just go home now. Yeah, my head was killing me as well, so fuck it. I was gonna say hopefully Saturday won't be a war, but forgot the bad news.
I don't know.
Fuck's sake, hopefully I get a fight soon. But listen, I've had enough of your shit today. Wrapping it up. So where's Sean? Sean, get back here. We got 3 people.
Right. So Liam Taylor has to be here.
Okay.
Right. Let's see, who else have I got? Your manager from Next.
Okay.
Marty Booth.
So this is Marty Booth.
Let me see who else can I throw in there. You just give me one to throw in.
Who were we speaking about there? Paul Doc.
Paul Doherty.
Paul Doherty. So I'm going to buy Paul Doherty a pint for doing all the good work. He's a good Samaritan. He's changing people's lives. So he's getting the pint definitely. Who was the other ones? Marty Booth. And
Liam Trainer.
Liam Trainer.
Or is his name Trainer or Taylor?
Taylor. Fuck's sake, get with it. Jesus Christ, lads. He's can't be doing that for the guy.
Gives a fuck.
You want to put it there? Liam Taylor and Marty Booth. I have to blank Marty Booth and smack Liam Taylor.
You're an animal. That man's sick. You're gonna smack him.
Yeah,
Was you hit him with glasses?
what way would you do it?
Well,
Who you smacking? Fuck you, Paul Dad. Feeding the fucking families.
I'll buy Paul a drink. You know what? I'm probably gonna go to see him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
His hot drink Earn just didn't offer Paul one.
I don't know.
Dunno.
Well, listen. He's got the food stock. This is whiskey and we don't give out freebies.
You're
We
weird.
don't. Make sure he's actually donate their food stock because it's helping those in need. And I'm gonna smack Paul.
Why?
He's from Turf, like from Lannington. I'm gonna blank Liam because
He's sick.
he's sick and he's just
He's a nice guy,
wasted.
though.
He's ruined the weekend. Everyone was up for coming to watch the fight, and it's like, you know what, Liam, I can't believe you spoiled everything. And I'll buy Marty Booth a drink because Marty Booth got me the job, and then when I wasn't waiting in for work, he never put any pressure on me. He just went. He says, "Tell me what's going on." I don't really want to work. Or anyway, I'll send you a P45.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in this week. Catch us next week. Subscribe, like, share. And yep, hopefully see more comedy next week. Peace.